Good morning, class 12. Today we will continue the chapter motivation. Today is the second part 2 of the class. And in the last day we have discussed that what is motivation and what can be the probable questions of motivation. So today we will start with the influence of motivation in learning. Now see, when you before you sit for your studies, what do? You usually think of your studies, what you will do and what you would like to do today, and what are the plannings and what are the part of the chapter you will finish today. So the attention and the concentration is motivating you, and the will which is working behind your work is helping you to motivate, isn't it? Because when you are sitting for a work, whatever, not only studies, when our seniors do some work, when my mother wants to cook, even she wants to clean her wardrobe, so whatever activity you need to do, you need a pre-plan, and that pre-plan is always motivating you to reach your desired goal. When you are thinking that yes, within today I have to finish these works, so the force of completion, the force of it's the thing what is helping you, encouraging you to reach, is called motivation. So today we will have a discussion on the influence which are on learning, means the influence of motivation on learning, how motivation is helping the process of learning. So number one, motivation energizes and sustain behavior. See, from yesterday night I am thinking that yes, I have to proceed with class 12 syllabus. So I was in a plan that yes, within today I have to finish at least one chapter, so that I can proceed tomorrow with something else, isn't it? So the pre-planning, the pre-arrangements, what I am doing for today's class is the motivation behind the work what I am doing. So the process of learning is like that. When you are learning, motivation is energizing you and it is helping you to sustain your behavior. When you are planning something, it is motivating you that yes, it is giving you 100% energy that yes, today you have to work, today you have to do this work particular, and to sustain your behavior. How you are behaving means you are suppose today I am taking your class, so in between 9 a.m. I have to complete all my work what I have pending, isn't it? After that, when I am free, then I can start with my work. So I am sustaining my behavior means what? Right in the early morning, I have woke up and I have finished my work so that I can start you teaching. So it is helping you to give you energy. After completion of my work, I am starting my professional work, isn't it? Household activities finishing, and then I am starting with my professional activities. So that is giving me energy. The pre-planning that yes, today I have to do what, and finally I am sustaining my behavior means continuing the same behavior the way I have to finish my work. Number two, motivation directs and regulates your behavior. It is also true, more or less the same. It is directing you that yes, I know that today I will start with the chapter motivation, or yesterday I have started the chapter and today I want to finish half of the chapter. So it is helping me to direct that in which direction I have to work, or in which direction I have to talk, or which direction I have to behave, and it is also regulating my behavior. I know I have to read once before I am teaching you. I have to read once the chapter because I want to be, so that I can explain you well, isn't it? So it is helping you me to direct, to do the work according to the routine, and to regulate my behavior, how I will behave and how I will manage my all activities. Third point, motivation helps to behave in a selective manner. See, uh, when you are motivated, you know what to do, what you have to do today. I have many things to work, you also have many things to do, isn't it? So finally, when you are motivated to learn, when you are motivated to do something, it is helping you to select a particular topic. Now today, when I have taught you that when today I have thought that yes, I will teach them motivation. So I have to think about the particular topic, what is motivation, and how can I explain it better to you so that you can understand it easily. So I am selecting the particular topic. I am not selecting other topics. I have many more works to do, but I am not concentrating on it. I am focusing on the particular topic motivation. You have many things to read. I am not discussing about the other chapters now. I am selecting because I am motivated and I know where I have to reach and what I have to do. So according to that, motivation helps to behave in a selective manner. See, many stimuluses are there as well, isn't it? The household activities are there. Many people are working here, and my family members are there. Someone is calling someone, maybe many stimulus. Something has fallen down from someone's hand. So many stimuluses are there. But avoiding all, I am only paying attention to the selective matter where I want to reach, or what is my aim, or what is my place to reach. So that is the motivation which is helping me to select the particular topic or the particular manner on which I want to concentrate, and that is motivation. I think you understand. Last one is goal oriented. Right from the beginning, I am telling that the process of motivation is helping us to reach the goal. So the desired goal is the successful aim where we want to reach, isn't it? The place of succession where we want to reach. That yes, I have succeeded to reach, but behind that one, motivation plays a very important role. So if it is asked the influence of motivation in learning, you have to say that learning is a process which is directly related to motivation, because unless and until we are motivated, we cannot reach to the successive goal where we want to reach, isn't it? Because first thing what we have discussed, that motivation is providing us with energy and to continue our behavior, how we are behaving here, because we have to reach there. Secondly, motivation directs and regulates behavior. It is also true, we have to complete all the aspect of our life. We will not only concentrate on a particular topic. So when we are planning something, when we are motivated to plan to do something, we are planning right from the beginning of the day, isn't it? So it is helping us to regulate our behavior. Thirdly, it is helping us to select a particular matter, because see, when you are thinking of your career, you cannot think it in a different way. Maximum two or three options can be there, but more than that, if you want to reach, you will not success you will not get success to any one of them, isn't it? Because you are having different sorts of thought, and each and every thought or thinking, what you are thinking about, what you are thinking to do about, is different way. So if you behind different place and different objectives, you cannot reach to a particular goal. So you have to be selective, and you have to choose where you want to reach. And finally, it is goal oriented, what is quite similar to the previous point, that is the selective manner. When you are selecting the matter, when you know what is your goal, isn't it? So goal oriented means you want to reach over there, and you want to be successful over there. So when you are selective in nature, it is helping you to reach the goal. So influence motivation is always goal oriented. So thank you very much for today. Next day, in the part 3 of your class, we will finally discuss the last part, that is the influence of motivation in education. Thank you.